Captain Mr. Rohit Sharma gave us a press conference. We'll follow the same way. Please raise hand and wait for your turn. Yes, Suman.
Captain, an update on your knee. How is it? How is it going after that?
No, it's fine.
It's fine. And any update about how the batting is coming across? Your batting personally. You spoke about how you were unhappy with how things are going on, but in the last couple of sessions, how did you prepare for this boxing day?
Nothing has changed since the last I spoke about it. We've had two sessions. So in those two sessions, there's what can change.
No, with the practice which is keeping having a variable bounce.
See, I think those pitches which we trained the last couple of days, I think they were used pitches. I think they were used for Big Bash. And now today is the only day where we are going to get the other side of it, which will be fresher wicket. So we'll go and see how it is, and we'll train accordingly.
Yeah.
Rohit, how do you feel about the balance of the series 1-1? Do you think it's a fair reflection of the cricket, and if you've been given 1-1 after 3 tests, given where they were played, would you have been very happy with that position coming out of Melbourne?
Yeah, look, absolutely. I think we played some really good cricket. We've been fortunate as well. When we won that Perth Test match, when you get bowled out for 150 runs, you feel that you are under pressure a little bit. And then the attitude from the boys, how they turned up and got Australia bowled out for 100 runs, shows that there's an attitude where nobody wants to give it up until the last day of the test match or the last over of the test match is bowled, and that is the attitude we've been carrying for a long time now. When you tour abroad, you know that you have to put in that extra effort, have that extra bit of attitude in within the team, and that is something that we showed in that test match. And then obviously in Adelaide we were a little bit behind in the game. We didn't play well, which I admitted to. And then Brisbane, obviously there wasn't much. Only 180 or 90 overs were bowled. So after 3 test matches, if I had to look at it being 1-1, it's a fair reflection of how both teams have played. There have been solid cricket being played by both teams. And obviously now, these 2 test matches are going to be so important for both teams, but we want to break it down to just Melbourne now and focus on what we can achieve here, get our things right, play well, bat well, bowl well, and take some good catches as well.
Mr. Kaushik.
Yeah. Rohit, just talking about Jaiswal, it's been 3 innings now. The first innings is going to start early in his test career on a lot of matches overseas. So as a leadership group, what is the kind of messaging that you all give to someone like him?
Look, Jaiswal, obviously he's coming here for the first time, and he's already shown what he's capable of. He's got so much talent. And when you have a guy like that in your squad, in your team, you don't want to tamper too much with his mindset. Let him be as free as possible and not overburdened with too many thoughts regarding his batting. He understands his batting more than any one of us, and that's how he's played his cricket, and that's how he's scored all of his runs in domestic cricket, in international cricket. And when you have a talent like that, all you want to do is encourage more and more to make sure that he just goes out there and plays his game freely more than anything else. I think he's got the ability to play all sorts of game, whether it is holding game, whether it is trying to dominate the game. It's just about trying to figure out certain areas of his game, which I'm pretty sure he's doing along with the other guys. The guys who have played here before have been passing on some knowledge about what usually happens. Every venue here has different challenges, so it's just about adapting to those challenges, playing on different pitches. The bowlers are the same. They've got 4 seamers in their squad, and one off spinner. Obviously, they are the ones who play consistent cricket for them. So it's just about understanding what they usually do and what are their plans against certain batters when we come out to bat, and then just going out there and doing their thing. Like I said, with someone like Jaiswal, you don't want to be telling him too many things about his own batting. We want him to play the way he plays, and that's how at the top he can be very very dangerous. If he gets going, we all know he can be very dangerous.
Push and push.
Rohit, like about Shubman, he had started very well in all his innings, like in Adelaide and all. But do you think it's a mindset or technical problem that's happening that after such a great start and good shot, he has gotten out to one batter? So, like, what do you think? What's your assessment?
Look, both innings in Adelaide, I thought he looked pretty good. He just didn't went on to convert that start into a big score. He got, I think, 25, 30 odd in both innings. And I'm not going to look too much into Brisbane. Got out, second or third ball. You can't really look too much into it. But Gill has obviously uh, been one of our young prospect who's coming up and playing really really well. These tours can be challenging. It's the same thing when some of these teams travel to India. It's very hard for them as well. So it's the same thing. When you travel abroad, it's not that easy to put on those big runs every time you step out. But especially talking about Gill, I mean, look, his quality. We all know that. It's just about backing that quality and making sure we give clear messaging to him, and not again like Jaiswal. We don't want to complicate too many things with him. He understands his batting really really well, and he has piled up so many runs coming into this Indian team before. So he knows how to score big runs. He knows his game really well, in and out. So it's just making sure that when you get those 30s, 40s, you try and get onto a big one, because getting in here is the toughest part. And when you get in, that is when you cannot leave that opportunity of scoring that big runs.
Yeah, thank you.
Rohit, are you getting her back in the order?
So
Would you have in the order again?
let's not worry about that. I think who bats where is something that we need to figure out within ourselves. It's not a thing where I should be discussing at every press conference where I'll be batting. Whatever it takes for our team to look good or gives us the best chance to succeed, we'll try and do that.
Yes, sorry.
Captain, have you had a look at the pitch? Is there a possibility of probably having an extra spinner for this game, considering it will be very hot? And what is your assessment of someone like a Mohammad Siraj? How frustrating does it get for you? Because you can say just with Bumrah is like doing everything, and from the other end, do you kind of feel that helpless situation कि एक end से रुक ही नहीं रहा है run, चाहे Siraj, Prakash, so bowling group को लेके आप how do you handle that?
No, look, obviously it's a challenge to handle not just the bowling but the entire team. When you are captaining the team, it's not the easiest job in the world. You try and come out here with that intent of trying to get the best out of everyone. Nobody comes here not to perform or not to do well. But look, when somebody is in form, we say that they have to make the most of that form. Bumrah is certainly making the most of it. Siraj and the other guys who are bowling around him obviously knows that they need to step up and try and get the job done as well. They're trying really hard. Obviously, they've been a little unlucky as well. A lot of played and miss. Certain opportunities have gone down as well. That those things can happen. For me as a captain, my messaging to them is very plain and simple. Is that keep running in hard and keep doing what you've been doing. They've done the job in the past. It's not that they can't do it now. So it's just about instilling that confidence in them every now and then, and making them feel that they are also very very special to this team. And when you're playing a team sport, It is certainly not about one or two individual. It is about the entire unit who's out there to represent the country. So when you talk about our bowling unit, I have enough faith in all the bowlers who can get the job done, and it's everyone.